welcome back to the Handyman channel. Today we're doing another pressure washing project, but this year I got more experience and I'm doing slightly more advanced on brick. But there's still one question you might be asking. Why is this clean? Well, because this I done about 2 weeks ago and I cleaned it so that I could shoot this video for this part clean. But you know what? This is still dirty because we ran out of gas. But this time we got more gas, and this time we're gonna go all the way up. Now I'm not gonna do all this on camera, but I'll do some of it, like maybe until here or something. Certain areas, they get dirty. Now this area will not get very dirty. Now it's already dirty. But once I pressure washed this, I literally been 2 weeks and it looks like I just pressure washed it yesterday. And I also pressure washed something else 2 weeks ago, but it looks much dirtier. Now I pressure washed this on the same day, and this looks much dirtier because this area is probably more prone to getting wet. And the more wet, the more algae and all that. But you might be asking, why did I do this? First reason, so I don't get freaked out, because this we didn't pressure wash for a whole year. The last time I pressure washed it was last year. So when we go to the pool, I don't want to be freaked out that it's dirty. That's reason number one. Reason number two is I could get experience, so I can do this better. Now let's go back to our area, and I also wanted to show you something when I get there. So, as you recall, the last project I did was right here. So I'm using the water from that faucet to power this pressure washer, and plus, I didn't name this path yet. So I want to call it Handyman Street, because well, this area is full of Handyman videos. Well, this area where's my house, or my dad's house, is all, I do more Handymans there, but still, this is quite close, particularly. But I talked way too much, and it's time to get working. Otherwise, this will not be a short video. And me and my dad said it would be a better idea if this is a short video rather than talking too much and doing a lot of pressure washing. So on camera, I'm only gonna do around this here or something. Because I will do the entire thing, because if you had no idea, I love doing pressure washing. So I'll probably do the rest off camera myself. But I don't want to bore you, so that's why I'm not going to do too much. But as I said, this video has to be short. So now we're going to put the fuel in and we're going to start it. And I'm not going to tell you any more, otherwise, well, I'm going to explain it too early. So the first thing I have to do is unscrew this and add the gas. Now this is quite tight so that gas doesn't escape, but the Handyman guys are supposed to be strong enough to open these things. So actually, I had to screw it one time and then it will pop open. And this thing looks to be incredibly dirty since I just washed my hands before the video. But here's the thing: most people just had to pick it up. But this is a gadget that most people never heard of before. So all you have to do is put it in here and just press the on button. And then once it's time, we're gonna turn it off. Now I forgot to say that we had to do this. So while I'm doing this, I wanted to tell you something. So I already told you in the last video, but this is a 370. Oops. So this is a 3,700 psi pressure washer, and it's incredibly powerful. A lot of people have pressure washers which are much smaller, which the highest is about 2,100, but most of them are 1,800 or 1,900. So now it's almost full, so now I'm gonna turn it. Oops, I have to the off one. Let it drip, and then I got to close it. Now a full tank will last a lot, because the last time I did all that and that took about a quarter tank. So this should leave me to do the entire path, and more stuff that isn't on camera that I will do later, maybe even today. So if you ever wanted to buy this, which I call this a good pressure washer. I'm not advertising anything though. This is made by Honda. And if you want to go over the details, I will show you the details right here. I'm not going to speak them because that would take a whole minute and a half or something. But you can take a look if you want. So just to give you a little bit of details, if you want, I'll give you a second here to read all those details. But those are just warnings and this. But, so there's a 13 horsepower engine, which is pretty strong. And it's a Honda engine. Now, I heard that Honda engines are pretty nice. But the cars aren't. And then there's the XL Air Power company. So it probably does all the, it has the container and that stuff. And then the actual pump, this is all made by GP. I'm not sure what that means. It might, I don't know what it means. You can do research on your own because we are not gonna give you too many details because, well, this is not a commercial about this pressure washer. This is a video about doing the pressure washing. So first thing we have to do is we have to, this is the fuel gauge, so it will let us the fuel actually flow to the engine. And this is a carburetor choke. Carburetor choke actually lets air in, so the fuel has some air in it. So that actually makes us split the fuel, gives it the better ratio for better ignition. But I don't think you need to remember that. All you do need to remember that this will be here, normally off, and you need to turn this on. And this will normally be here, which is off, and this has to be on. It also shows here. So for safety, this normally would be off. But when we actually do it, we have to turn it on so that we can actually get proper ignition. Now, we're going to start it. So now it's ready to get started. Now I'm going to try to get it started, but I probably won't be able to get it started. Yeah, I told you. 1 second. So I have to put my thing here. I have to hold this valve open so that I can let the open water escape. I know it says that weird, looks weird, but I got to do it. Now I know I can't. I'll get it. But my dad's going to do it. But I'm going to help her. They're going to be going very slowly and very carefully so I get everything nice and clean. This is how the fuselage all flat. And now it looks like a freshly made. Look at the house was just built. It looks like a hurricane just hit this brick wall. I mean, path. washing off camera, but before I finish the video, it's getting a little bit hot, so I wanted to get some water on my face in here. Now you actually see that. Now I already did that several times. Like when I was changing the the brakes, I did that too, remember? If you go back, you'll see it. But I think if you want to go back to it, did you see the difference before and after? And like I was saying that if you want to go to the video, I suggest that you do it to see me change the brakes, not to see me wash my face in here. Not wash, what? So now I'm actually going to go do it. And this is how Handymans do it. And regular people. Because I bet a lot of people do this. If they have a hose. Because certain people live in apartments and they don't have houses. Unless they live in garden apartments. Oh, this is so nice. That was especially good when I get my neck, because my neck will get a lot hot. Will get very hot because if I face the camera, then that means I'm on one side, and this time it looks like I was facing the back of my neck for the sun. So my back of my neck was really hot. And sometimes when I get my hair wet, I have these weird, kind of really cool wet dots appearance. I'm not sure if I have it or not, because sometimes you just get your wet hair, sometimes you get the dots. So I don't see myself. The camera isn't big enough to show myself. So could you please tell me in the comments? Now that I cooled down, it's time to get back to work. But this time it's gonna be just a little bit more, because I don't want to bore you with doing all the pressure washing. Because I don't get bored doing pressure washing, but I bet you wouldn't get bored doing it either. But if you'll probably get bored seeing someone else do it. So now I'm gonna start it up again and continue. But now it's time to say bye. Now it's time to wrap up the video. Now see how much better it looks like this than to about a year's worth of dirt. Now there's several areas where we haven't pressure washed it for more than a year, like 5 or 6 years, but that we're going to do off camera because I don't want to bore you. But now it's time to wrap up the video. So first I want to thank my dad for helping me start the thing and buying the gas and teaching me how to do this. I want to thank my dad for filming the video. I want to thank myself for getting the experience, and I want to thank you for watching. And if you did subscribe, subscribe. And don't forget to like too. And there's the funnest part. But before I do the funnest part, it's time to say you should like and subscribe. Now, if you ask me why, it's because first, you probably like this video, and I get very happy when you like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and it'll help you because you will be very happy if you like and subscribe the video. And it's easier to see my new videos if you subscribe and click the bell. But I'm not going to teach you. I'm not going to give you an hour's long explanation why to subscribe to the channel. What I am going to give you is I'm going to give you a bye.